Okay guys, so I just wanted to do a video. Check out my last freaking video. I did a video showing my mini bike, just talking about it. But here's the mini bike. You can go check out that video. But I just want to do a video doing just kind of like a maintenance video. If you guys are wondering, like, maintenance, just how to like keep up on it and how to like just keep the bike running, stuff like that, pretty much. It's a pretty easy bike to take care of. That's one of the main reasons I like it, actually. The maintenance is very easy on it. I don't want to say very easy, but it's pretty easy. The main thing is your oil. You gotta keep up on the oil. Not that often. I'd say change the oil maybe every like 2 to 3 months, so you don't have to change it. Right here is the oil. Right there. So if I untwist that, I'm not going to, but if I take this little screw, if I take this thing off, whatever it is, if I take that off, the oil start coming out. But that's where the oil is, right there, and that's where you put the oil in. The other thing, there's an obvious one, the gas. That's the gas cap. So if I open that, that's the gas. There's the engine. Pretty small engine. Not that big of an engine. And then right here is the air filter. This is another, this is pretty easy. I'd say clean the air filter every maybe couple weeks. That's probably the most often thing you have to do, or this is like the thing that you have to do the most. So I'd say change the air filter maybe every 2 to 3 weeks. Personally, I don't change it every like month, but don't listen to me. I shouldn't be doing that. I just I don't know. But yeah, I recommend changing the air filter every like 2-3 weeks. I'd say like every like 2-3 weeks. That's the air filter. And then I'd say the oil is the main thing. Definitely, the oil is the main thing. And if you guys are wondering how you know if the oil is bad, is for one, if you look at the oil, it will look very dirty and it will look black. That's the first reason you'll know. But the main reason how you'll know is when you're driving the bike, it will drive very rough and it will not drive like smooth like it normally would if the oil's good. So that's the main reason you'll know. You should notice if you have one of these bikes and if you're driving it and the oil's kind of bad, it won't drive nearly as smooth. It'll drive very, 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 very rough, and it just won't sound right. You should notice. If you don't, then I don't know. I don't really know what to say about that, but you should honestly notice. But those are the main things. Again, there's the oil right there. That's where the oil comes out of. And then this is your chain. I forgot what it's called, but I freaking forgot what it's called. But the screw, what is it called? The screw, what is it called? I'm trying to think of what it's called, guys. I forgot. Not the screw tensioner. Well, actually, it is the screw tensioner. Here, I'll show you guys. Hold on a second. I'll show you guys real quick. The screw tensioner right here. This is the screw tensioner. I bought a new one because this one is very, very worn out. And so I really, the heck? Anyway, I got kind of distracted. I need to buy a new screw tensioner, and I already have a new one. And so I'm going to replace this one because this one's very, very worn out. And then, I can't think of what the other one's called, but it's right here, and it's snapped off, and that pretty much holds this chain in place. But what I did was, or I didn't do it, but I had someone else do it for me because if I'm being honest, I'm not very good with this type of stuff. So, but I had someone like tighten the chain up, and they pretty much put the tire back, and so now the chain is like really tight. But I still need to buy a new one. I forgot what it's called, but I bought a new one, whatever it's called, and it should be here in a couple days. But I know this is called the screw tensioner. I just can't think of what the other one's called. So, guys, that's pretty much the maintenance. Maintenance is pretty easy on this. I definitely recommend getting a bike like this. Go check out my other video because I talk more about the bike. That was my last video. But yeah, man, I mean, the maintenance on this is pretty easy. I'd say oil comes first. That's the most important thing. Then the air filter, just unscrew this and then, yeah, just keep going. That's the air filter. And then number 3 is obviously keep up on your gas. And yeah, I mean, like there might be some other small things that I'm not thinking about, but those are like the main things is the oil, air filter, and gas. Gas is obvious. I shouldn't even be saying that, but yeah, gas and the air filter are the 2 main things. So yeah, guys, I mean, I strongly recommend getting this bike. Very reliable, and I have had some small problems with it, but it's very, very small. Like, very, very small, like, for example, the chain, but that's really not that big of a deal. So yeah, guys, I mean, maintenance is pretty easy on it. It's an amazing bike, very fun to ride. This thing only goes like 20-something miles per hour. I think 22 miles per hour max speed. I think that's around the max speed, so it doesn't go too fast, but it's fun. It's definitely a fun. This is the most cheapest, reliable way, in my opinion, to get yourself out there and just go for a ride in the desert, and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, it's a fun bike to ride. I strongly recommend getting it, and that's the maintenance. If you like, guys, like a bike, boom.